here in downtown Kansas City for the Wildcat Classic between the 9-0 Drake men's basketball team and 6-3 Kansas State. Former Northwest Missouri State head coach Ben McCollum trying to improve his Drake Bulldogs to 10-0 on the season. Former Northwest Missouri State Bearcats like Bennett Sturts and Daniel Abreu following Ben McCollum to Des Moines, Iowa to play for the Bulldogs. Bennett Sturts early on finds Mitch Muscari here for the triple. He finished with 25 points. 18 of those points came in the first half. Muscari was knocking just about everything down from long range, even the crazy shots. 8 of 10 from three-point range. Muscari was on fire all night. There were a few spots of green in the crowd, Northwest fans supporting their former coach and players on Drake. Bennett Sturts had 8 first-half points, headed right to the rack here with the finish for the Bulldogs. McCollum and Drake led by 20 at one point in the first half, but led only by 6 at halftime. Kansas State fought right back, taking advantage of Drake turnovers in the second half to come back and take the lead, but Drake muscled back too and pushed this game into overtime. It's well known that Ben McCollum's teams over the years know how to respond in tough situations. Sturts the steal and the finish to get the lead right back. Then it's another former Northwest Bearcat, Daniel Abreu, the steal and turning defense into offense on the other end. He had 9 points Tuesday night for Drake. But K-State was unfazed. Coleman Hawkins ties the game at 70 with a three-pointer with under a minute to go. Hawkins finished with 16 points for the Wildcats. Last possession of OT with the game tied. Sturts says, "I got this, fellas." Swish! Nothing but net. His first three-point shot of the game with 12 seconds to go to take the lead for good. The Drake Bulldogs get the massive victory over K-State in overtime, 73-70 to improve to 10-0 on the season. Bennett Sturts is the hero, finishing with 22 points.
That's my first ever buzzer beater too, so it's got to be number one. God works in mysterious ways, so yeah, it's just crazy. It hasn't hit me yet. I still don't know what happened, but it'll hit me maybe tonight or tomorrow.
I would love to say that it was all coaching. It had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with their toughness and their will to win. And I thought, Bennett specifically, it's interesting. I've had a lot of good guards, and I remember each of their hey, we're not going to lose this game moments, and that was one of those moments.
Again, Drake improves to 10-0 on the season and next hosts Green Bay on Saturday at 5 p.m. Kansas State drops to 6-4 on the year. Reporting in Kansas City, Brett Kennedy, KQ2 Sports.